Hello and welcome to the Sweet Makings podcast. If you're new here, my name is Manon and here I share all about knitting, crochet, sewing and whatever else I might be up to at the moment. So if any of this sounds like your cup of tea, let's get cozy together and let's begin this podcast.
A gentle tread, weaving dreams with golden thread. The wool obeys.
I'm very happy to be back here today. I have been away for quite some time now, and for those who don't follow me on Instagram, you may not know, but I have endometriosis, and since I was pregnant with Lucy, I didn't have my periods back, and so I didn't have my endometriosis back until 2 weeks ago when it struck again, and I was in so much pain and was very tired, and so I wasn't able to make any content, and I just wanted to take some time to recover and be okay taking care of my daughter, because that's my priority, as I'm sure you will understand. And now I feel better, so I'm ready to make content again. And I'm very happy because there has been so much going on. And so I feel like this podcast may be quite long. So I may not have the time to record everything in the podcast right now. So you might see a change of scenery. If I don't have time, because my daughter is napping, and so I have the baby phone right there, and so if she wakes up, that will be the end of this take, and I will continue it later on. So let's get going, and for this podcast I want to share a new thing. I want to make a new tradition here, and I decided to call it the Sorori'knits. So what's the Sorori'knits? The Sorori'knits is an idea that I had because I want to knit so many things, but at the same time I don't have a lot of free time, and I feel like there are so many persons out there, so many designers who need to have some love shared about what they do. I am a lover of many designs, but a knitter of a few ones because I don't have many time. So today's pattern of the day for the Sorori'knits is the vest, which is called the Delight. So I'm gonna put a picture, and so it's I'm gonna read here because I don't want to make any mistakes. So it's a pattern by Manmi Choi, who is a Korean girl who makes designs. I saw her first pattern dated from July 2021. So she has been doing that for 4 years, if my informations are correct. And this vest I love because it's knit in the Gepard Garn, the Woolia yarn. And so it's a very beautiful cabled vest with this little knot at the center, which makes you capable of just having it open or closed, and you can wear it. I think it would be a perfect piece for fall, or also for winter when you're inside, but you're cozy, but you're still a little cold, and I think this would be really great to wear. And I absolutely love the cables. I think that this is a very nice and original pattern, and I've not seen a lot of this kind of cables, and yeah, I think the piece is great, and it might go on my knit list, but my knit list is so long, so that's why I shared this pattern. So that's it for today's Sorori'knits. I hope you liked it, and if you did, tell me in the comments and I will do some more. And I think I might do some more either way because I really like this idea. So yeah, and of course I might share some boys designs too, but I think there are mainly girls here out there as designers, so I thought about what name I could have given to also include men, and I didn't find any name that could include both and that I liked as a how it rang in my ears. But don't worry, when I will share patterns from men, I already have an idea of how I'm about to call this. So yeah, men will be included too. Okay, so that's it for Sorori'knits, and now I want to share my finished objects because I have one. So I finished my Linden cardigan. I talked about it, I think, quite a few times, but not a lot on this channel, because first I wanted to do a vlog about this one, but then I realized how much work a vlog is, and I think it's just not for me. I mean, like, it's not very difficult to put your camera on and do an update about what you're doing and how your project goes, but I feel like it's just not compatible with my timetable at the moment. So yeah, may try another day, another time to do this, but for now I prefer just updating you here on this podcast. So the Linden cardigan is a pattern by Melody Hoffmann. It's recommended to be knit on 4.5mm needles, and it has this really nice slip stitch motif that I really love. The button band is knitted with the body, and so this is a bottom up cardigan, so you cast on, you flat the stitches to make the ribbing, then you knit up until you reach for the arms, you split for the armholes, and then you will knit the front, left, front, right and back separately, and then you will sew them together. It's not sew, it's like you do a 3 needle bind off. So as you can see, that's very neat. I really like that method. I never tried this before, so it was really nice. And then you pick up stitches for the sleeves. So I really love this cardigan. It's really nice. I wanted it to be quite tight because I made this cardigan to be able to wear at weddings when, you know, the sun is down and the sun has set. I think that's the correct way to say this. And you're just a little cold because there's no sun to warm you up, and you just want something light but still warm. So I chose Majo Garn Fine Merino to knit this. This was a really nice choice. I'm really happy with it because it's non-superwash and it's really nice. I'm sorry, I folded it quite poorly, so yeah, it's not perfect, so please excuse the mess. But yeah, and I wanted a tight fit, so here is what it gives after blocking. I'm not gonna be wearing this for long because it's very hot out there. We have like 30 degrees or something, so yeah. So as you can see, I'm very happy with the fit. I didn't expect it to be easy to close because I already have one cardi like this and I wanted one to replace it, and this cardi that I have does not close, so I'm very happy about that. I did a cropped fit, so I'm happy about this. The only thing I'm not very happy about is how wide the sleeve is. As you can see here, I don't really like how it looks because it's like the motif is stretched to be able to fit my arm, and so I have quite a bit of negative ease here, and I was more looking for like 0 ease, and I feel like this is maybe 1 inch of negative ease or something. I like the end of the sleeve, but I don't like the beginning. So I thought about how I could make it better, and I'm a lazy person, so I don't want to frog the entire sleeves. So I have an idea, which is the sleeves are knitted flat, and then you sew them together in order for them to be closed. And what I thought was, I have a bit of yarn left. Let's see if I can find it to show you. Where is it? We lost the yarn. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so little zip. Are you drinking something? Let me know if you're drinking anything. Yeah, so I have a little bit of yarn left. So what I plan to do is knit just a little bit, like a stripe, you know, with the garter stitch motif and the slip stitch motif, which would be like 6 stitches wide or something. And then I will just unsew the sleeves and sew the band here. And then I will just finish the bind off here, because this is a tubular bind off. It's a technique I found on internet. I will put a link in the description below if I find the video I used for this. So it's a modified tubular bind off, because tubular bind off is for 1x1 rib, and as you can see, that's a 2x2 rib. So yeah, it's a very simple method and I like how it looks. That's not perfect, but that's neat enough for me. So yeah. Anyway, what I wanted to say is I'm going to knit a stripe, and then I'm going to sew this on the sleeves. So there are going to be 2 sewing marks here, but I really don't mind because I feel like you don't really see under the sleeves. So I'm going to try this, and if I don't like it, I can always just rip back all the sleeves, frog the sleeves, and do them again. But I want to try this method first because I'm lazy. So yeah, that was my finished object, the Linden cardigan. And now I want to tell you about a whip that I am working on, and I am so excited about this one. So, do you know the Knit Purl girl? The Knit Purl girl is Sophie. She's a designer, an English designer, who makes a lot of beautiful patterns. So beautiful, I love them. And I discovered her actually like 2 or 3 months ago. It's not been that long since I discovered her, but I completely fell in love with one of her designs, which is the Lucy cardigan. And the Lucy cardigan is this gorgeous top-down drop shoulder cardigan with an Andalusian stitch pattern all over the cardigan, and some stockinette details on the shoulder and on the collar. And I think this is stunning. This is a piece that you can wear. It's a big classic piece. You can wear it anytime, and I wanted to absolutely knit this one. So I just wrote to her and told her how much I love this design, and plus my daughter's named Lucy. It's written exactly the same way, and she was so nice because she wrote me back and said, if you want, I can just put you on the test knit, and then you will be able to knit it before the winter. And I was so happy, and it actually happened. So I am very proud to show you my test knits for the Knit Purl girl on the Lucy cardigan. So I have made the back panel. So the back panel is finished. So first you cast on here, and then you do some increases to make this really nice stockinette detail here that will be on the shoulder. And then you pick up stitches on both sides of the back panel along the stockinette detail, and then you knit the front panels. So here I finished the right front panel. So this is absolutely marvelous. I love the knitting pattern. The Andalusian stitch is fantastic. I didn't know about this stitch. It's very, very simple to knit. I thought this would be a very hard-working pattern, you know, with lots of knits and purrs and things to do and everything, but it's a very, very simple combination of knits and purrs. And really, I don't like ribbing. I don't like complicated knit and purr stitches combinations. This one is really simple. If you are like me, you're gonna love it. And it knits up very fast because it knits at the decay weight gauge. So I'm using Holstgarn supersoft for this project. So I have the color Cranberry here, very beautiful, like pinky purple. Yeah, it shows maybe a bit more pink than it is in reality. And I have Jasper, which is this very dark berry color with some speckles, like it's more like, yeah, it shows better. So as you can see, you also have like speckles which are as clear, as light as the berry ones. So this really goes together. It's really, really nice. I absolutely love this yarn. And then you have my swatch. So the Holstgarn Supersoft is specific because you have to, this is, I'm sorry, my explanation is quite messy, but this is a yarn that still has the spinning oil in it. So in order for you to see the true result of the yarn, you have to wash it, to machine wash it, to see how it looks at the end. So this is what it looks like before you put it in your washing machine, and that's how it looks after. So as you can see, the fabric is incredible. It's drapey and light and flowy, and you have this little halo on the yarn, and it's fantastic. And really, I think that's my cardigan's gonna look so great. So yeah, my daughter just woke up, so I'm going to end here with the Lucy cardigan. I'll keep you updated on it. I'm going to wake her up, and I'm going to see you later for the end of this podcast. Okay, see you in 1 second for you. It is 9 p.m. and my day with Lucy is over, and so I wanted to film the rest of the video. So here I am in my pajamas, ready to go to bed. I'm just wanting to film before I do. So we were at the end of my whip, which was the Lucy cardigan, and now I'm going to show you another finished object that I didn't put in the finished objects knitting section because it's actually sewn. So I sewed a very, very nice juniper dress. So I've just taken it out of my dressing, so it's not perfect, but I love this dress. I finished knitting it like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I wore it like whenever I could ever since, because it's such a comfortable dress. So the pattern is the Juniper dress by Tiana Herring, and I sewed the size Q because she has this very smart way of sizing outfits, beginning by plus sizes and all the way back to the small sizes, because that's how she feels it to be better for her and for it to be as inclusive as possible. And I think this was really fun because it changes from the way that sewing patterns are always made, and really it doesn't change anything much. But yeah, I really liked it. I thought this was original, and I brought back this wax fabric from Mali, where I was as a military for several months, and I wanted to give to this fabric something to work on that would just make it bloom and make it be so beautiful and so nice to wear. And I have to say that ever since I finished this dress, I always get very nice comments about it, and people see that I hand sew this. So I'm very happy about that, because I don't mind people knowing that I did things on my own, and if they're not perfect, it's fine by me. But yeah, people see that I handmade this and they really love it, and I can talk about Mali, about wax, about what it represents for people there, and I think that's great. I'm not I speak as if I know a lot about this, but I really don't. I just know that when I was in Mali, I understood why everything, every fabric was so colorful, because there is just an explosion of colors. And if you are like us and you put beige and grays everywhere, in Mali it just doesn't make any sense because you would be so kind of erased from the environment, because everything is just so bright and colorful, and so you have to, you know, be there. And yeah, so I love wax, and I'm so happy I could give it life like this. And I have some more fabric, so I plan to maybe do an outfit for my baby girl to go with it. And I'm thinking maybe project bags, because then I will be able to see them and carry them everywhere. And I have another motif of wax that I want to work with also, but not on this pattern. I think it deserves something different, because this pattern is very repetitive on the fabric, the motif, whereas on the other one it's much different. There are a lot of discrepancies between the different motifs, and so I believe that you could not read the dress the way you're able to do so on this one. So yeah, juniper dress. Really recommend the pattern. Very easy, very nice, and as you can see, the color fits really well. It's well sewn, it's easy to do, and you have a very nice finished object. So yeah, that was for my sewing, and this is allowing me to enter a new part of the video, which are the acquisitions and also the rescue. So why am I talking about rescue? If you follow me from the beginning on, you know that my sister had a little brand, a fashion brand that she called My Nara, and which was a great brand with really great ideas, and sadly it didn't meet its public. So yeah, she made one collection, and then she was forced to shut down because she couldn't make it financially, and so that was really a shame. And after that they had a lot of fabric and yarn that was available, and they wanted to sell it, but I learned a lot about overconsumption and how when you create a fabric and then you can't do anything with it, it's just the end of it. It just amazed me, in a bad way, how sad this was, because she had like hundreds of meters of fabric that no one would buy. No one wanted it, and it was like very, very high quality cotton and very, very high quality yarn. And so finally, as no one wanted it, she was just forced to throw it all away because she had to move with her husband. So they just couldn't take all of the fabric with them because it was too much. And so, yeah, I didn't take photos because I was just helping them carrying all of that. But yeah, it had no selling value whatsoever, and so she decided to put it away. And so what she did was she lived in the building, and it was a very, very big building. And when with her husband, when we put all the fabric out, we didn't put it inside of the trash building. We put it before the trash building, just in front of it. And I remember with my sister's husband, we were just like talking to people passing on the streets, like, hey, do you want some fabric? Because it's going to waste, and you don't want to waste this fabric. It's so nice. So yeah, we were like fishermen trying to sell out our fabric for free, just trying to give it all away so that it wouldn't go to waste. And we succeeded, because we went back at the end of the day and all the fabric and the yarn was gone. So I'm very happy. I hope, whatever, if they can sell it, good for them. If they want to make things with it, good for them. But it was just so sad to see all of this go to waste. So I also managed to rescue a lot of things. So I have this huge rescue haul to show you. So I'm going to begin with the yarn. So I have 2 of these huge cones of yarn. This is 100% Merino, French Merino, from Ariège, which is a region in France. And this yarn, I wish you could touch it. It's very, very soft. I have another one of this cone, and I have 6 other cones. Yes, that's it. I have them in front of me. Maybe 5. Yes, I have 5 of those cones in a kind of gray color, and it's not merino, it's tarasconnaise, so that's another kind of yarn. This one is merino, and I have 2 of them, and each of these cones is 2 kilos. So I have a lot of yarn, and I can't wait to turn it into something very nice and lovable. And I really think about doing some garments for my sister also, so that she can see that this yarn has become something useful. And yeah. And so I got this yarn, and I got a lot of fabric. When I tell you it's a lot, it's like a lot, maybe too much, but it was just so heartbreaking. I just couldn't bear to see all of this go to waste. So the first thing that I got is this very, very nice fabric, which is like a baby blue fabric. And this one is the fabric that was the most difficult to reuse, potentially, because it has already been cut. So I'm going to try and show you. So this was cut because this was supposed to become a dress. So a part of the dress, this was supposed to be the skirt of the dress. And so, as you can see, there are many, many cuts on these ones. They have been cut, but they haven't been sewn yet. And when I saw that, I was like, this can be useful because these are quite big panels, so you can still do a long skirt or a vest or even a shirt or something. So yeah, I'm inspired by this fabric. So if I remember correctly, this one is a melange of cotton and I think that's stencil. I'm not sure about it. I think it's stencil. So this is so soft, very, very light and airy for the summer. So I really love it. It's really, really nice. And I plan to do a lot of summer outfits with it. Bear with me because there is a lot of fabric to come. So this one is a melange of cotton and linen. I must have like maybe 12 meters here, and the lace is 140 centimeters, so this is huge. This is huge, but I wanted to make shirts and maybe make some curtains for our home. Maybe, I don't know, you could even do, I think, like some sheets or something like this. This is a really, really beautiful fabric, and it has this really nice little sprinkles. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's very, very nice. So I rescued this one too. Then, I'm sorry, I have to see where I can put all of this. Then we have this cotton fabric. So this one is very heavy. It's like jeans. It's jeans materials, you know, like it was supposed to become trousers. So I also have this one. I have so much of it. I have here, it must be like 12 meters, and I also have 15 more meters because this I plan to transform in curtains to put everywhere in the house, because like, can you believe how much this would cost with this fabric quality to have curtains for everywhere in the house? It just drove me crazy. This situation drove me crazy, and so yeah, so I got that. And I also want to maybe do like you know, jumpsuits, jumpers, everything, like maybe a jacket or something, trousers, skirts, whatever. You can do so many things with this. I could also do some trousers for my husband because this color is really nice for the summer. And I got the same kind of fabric, but up in a kind of chocolate color. So yeah, this beautiful brown color, which is very warm, like almost leaning towards camel. So yeah, this is so beautiful. It's the same kind of fabric. Oh, I'm sorry. That's, yeah, I love it. I love it so much. I have also like 12-15 meters of this one. And finally, I have the same fabric as the blue one, the baby blue, but this is a very, very pale cream. Yeah. So that's the same fabric, very light, very airy. I already have a skirt and a top that I bought from my sister's brand when she had it. And I love them. They are so nice to wear. They are very fresh. They stay fresh all day. That's crazy. Like, this is really nice. And my sister and her team put so much effort to create these fabrics because they created the fabrics, the composition and everything. they worked with a French fabric manufacturer to create these fabrics. So this was really an incredible adventure they went on, and I'm so amazed by what they did, and I'm so sad for them that it didn't work out. But I plan on giving this fabric the love it deserves, and yeah, I'm a bit emotional about that because, yeah, I feel like this fabric represents all the work that my sister puts in this brand, and yeah, I want to do it justice and just give it a very nice life of love, because it needs love. This fabric needs love, so I'm going to provide love to them. So yeah. Okay. Also, I got this acrylic yarn that they used to wrap up the packages for their clients. So they had like dozens of these, and so I got 3 of those packs. So this is a very, very nice chocolate little ball of yarn. That's 100% acrylic yarn. It's called Azurite. So Azurite. I don't know how it's pronounced. And I think it's Turkish. Yes, that's it. That's a Turkish manufacturer. So yeah. And I have planned for this already. I will talk to you about them later on because this video is going to be so long. So don't worry, I will share my plans for this yarn later on. So yeah, that's all of the rescue, and now end of the emotional sequence. I also have acquisitions, not rescues, just acquisitions that I made because I have some projects. First one is my baby Lucy is growing so fast, and so she begins to stand up in her crib. She sits up for the moment, but sometimes she stands up and tries to grab things outside of her crib. And our crib is made so that the access is very low. So the barrier on the crib is like this high. And we, with our husband, we would like her to be able to move in the room when she's awake, and we don't want to force her to stay in her bed, but we just want her to be safe when she sleeps. So we bought another bed, which is not a crib anymore. It's a bed, a little girl's bed, and it looks like little wooden house, and it has just a barrier on the side, but it's open at the end so that she can actually go out of the bed when she's awake and won't harm herself because the bed is literally on the floor. So yeah, everything will be safe, and she will be able to explore and play with her books while we are still sleeping. And yeah, I think we will just be awakened by her giggling with her books, and we are looking forward to that. Because yeah, right now she seems quite frustrated to be just held up in her crib. So what I did is I wanted her to have some sheets to put in her bed. She sleeps in I don't know, a turbulette. We call it turbulette in in French. But yeah, she has this little zipper thingy that she puts on to sleep. And so we just needed sheets to go under her just to cover the mattress really. So I found this so cute cotton gauze fabric with little ducks on it, and I love it. I find it so cute. And yeah, it was on sale, so I got it for an outrageous price. It was like 10 euros a meter, which is like literally nothing in France for fabric. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. And so I will make sheets for her bed. I have the feeling that I said this like 2 months ago on this channel, but yeah, bigger bed, new sheets. So yeah, that's my acquisition. And then I made an acquisition because I got with a package that I received. My husband received books. He loves mangas and everything, and he received Korean mangas. And I think that the person who sent them to him was trying to get rid of many things that he had, and so he very kindly gifted us this Naruto t-shirt, which is kind of nice, I have to say. But my husband is not particularly a fan of Naruto, and I'm not either. So I was kind of confused, like, what do I do with this t-shirt? Because I was like, I could give it to charity, but you know, you always need a t-shirt, so what can I do? And then I saw the video of Notes on Knits. I'm gonna put her channel name here and in the description, because she's this amazing person who makes videos about history of knitting, about knitting in society, about how knitting and crafting in general can help during political crisis, and can help like be like kind of an activist, even if you can't protest, or you can't get out in the streets for some reason, and you can't speak up or act in any kind of way because, you know, life makes you not being able to do anything, and so you can do some craftivism. That's how she calls it. And I felt like this was very, very interesting, and yeah, I wanted to do something, because the situation right now in the world is really difficult, and also the situation in Gaza to me is particularly sensible, and yeah, I feel like this is so sad. Like in Gaza or Israel or whatever, whatever the governments of each country are fighting about, it's just about civilians getting killed on both sides. And this is so yeah, this is very sad. And I thought about what she said in the video, which was, if you can't act and if you can't protest, you can craft something to share about what you think. And so I thought about it, and then I saw that in her videos she talks about Tatris. That is, I'm sorry, I think I just killed this word, but it's Palestinian traditional craft which consists of embroidering some motifs which are traditional motifs, and which can, for example, tell a story about the people of Palestine. And so I saw this very, very beautiful Tetris motif, which is called Road to Egypt. And so I went on an official site, which is Tetris Tradition. It's not an official site, I'm sorry. I have it here. It's a site that's thetreestraditions.com, and they explain, they have some free motifs, Palestinian motifs, and they explain what it's about and what it means. And these motifs I really like because it was a motif that showed the commercial links which existed between Gaza and Egypt. And also it was a motif that you could find on a dress that was made in the 1930s. And it was in the ancient Palestine town, which is called Yibna. And so I thought that this was a really nice way to get to support the cause by using a top that I don't like and transforming it by putting this motif here. And I think that I will be able, when people tell me your shirt is nice, I will be able to talk to them about what my shirt means. And so I think in a way this might be some sort of activism. So yeah, that's my very small part into reacting to what's happening, and just try to make people think about why this is going on and how we can help to make governments think about what they're doing and put an end to all these civilians dying for, like, why? We don't know. But anyway, that's philosophy at this point, so I'm just gonna stop talking and talk more about how I'm gonna do this. So this is the t-shirt, and I never embroidered anything. I just did very, very small motifs, like a little apple on a t-shirt, but basically I never embroidered anything. So I wanted to have kind of a canvas to help me doing this. And so what I decided to do is I asked for help in my fabric store, craft store, and they gave me this kind of canvas, which is really smart because it's basically cotton. It's 100% cotton. So you just kind of sew this on your t-shirt, then you embroider your motif, and then you can just pull out all these little white threads here. It's made to be pulled out, and so you have just the embroidery remaining on your shirt. So this seems simple enough. I think I can manage to do this. So yeah, I bought this canvas to put it here and have some marks to work. I have my threads. The pattern is very well made because this shows actually the colors you have to put on your motif. So I was able to find the same colors that they were requesting in the pattern, and plus I added a white because obviously the white squares on the motifs are not embroidered, but as I want to cover this t-shirt, I have to have some white to embroider the t-shirts. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I have this little thingy, I don't know how you call it in English. In French it's a tambour à broder, so an embroidery tambourine. I don't know. And yeah, so I will just put my fabric here and hopefully this will help me embroider. I don't know. We're gonna see if I need it or not. The people at the craft store, they told me that they didn't need it to embroider, but that some people preferred it, so I took it. and we're gonna see if I need it or not. So yeah, I think that's all for today. This was a lot, like I had to change my card twice. So yeah, I'm very, very happy I got to share all of this with you. I really hope you liked it, and I will keep you updated on everything. I have a lot of projects. I have more and more time as Lucy is growing up, and also everything that we are doing in the house is finally coming to an end. So yeah, we still have the kitchen to finish, some paints to do, but yeah, the fact that these rooms are finished takes a lot of work away from us, so that's great. And I hope to have more free time soon, and yeah, to be able to continue crafting, because that's really what I love. So next video will probably be about reading, so I hope that you will like it, and I hope you will enjoy this video. Thank you for waiting for me because I was out for like a month, and I really hope to see you in the next one, and take care of yourself and do the things you love. See you. Bye bye.